Okay, so you want to know about Filipino VAs?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, let's dive into why everybody's talking about them. What makes them so special, I guess you could say? What can they bring to the table,
Yeah.
and how do we make sure everybody benefits?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, it's a partnership.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a win-win situation. It's a really exciting space. I mean, both for businesses and these skilled Filipino professionals, there's a lot of potential there.
I keep hearing about how cost effective Filipino VAs are, but everybody's got to make a living, right? So how does that work?
All right. You're right to be mindful of that. It's true that you'll often find attractive rates with Filipino VAs, and much of that is linked to the lower cost of living in the Philippines. But here's the key: responsible outsourcing means understanding that cost effective should never translate to underpaid.
Yeah, that makes total sense. You
Yeah.
don't want to contribute to a race to the bottom, right? So
Yeah.
what can someone new to all of this do to find that balance?
Yeah, it's all about fair compensation. That reflects the VA's skills and experience. So, think about what you'd pay someone locally for similar work. And then factor in the regional cost differences. Sites like onlinejobs.ph actually have salary guides that can help you get a sense of fair market rates.
Okay, that's super helpful.
Hmm.
So we're talking about quality work at reasonable rates,
Mhm.
not just the absolute cheapest option.
Precisely. Yeah, and Filipino VAs have a reputation for delivering exceptional quality. They're known for their meticulous attention to detail and a very strong work ethic. So you really are getting top-notch work without breaking the bank.
So it's not just about cost, it's about the value they bring.
Yeah.
And speaking of value, seamless communication is key in any business, right?
Mhm.
Especially when you're working remotely. How does that play out with Filipino VAs?
Yeah, well, the Philippines actually has English as an official language,
Mhm.
and their education system emphasizes it very heavily. So this translates to a very high level of English proficiency among Filipino professionals, especially VAs. So you can expect smooth, clear communication, which minimizes those misunderstandings and makes sure that the projects just stay on track.
That's a huge relief for anyone working across time zones. It's like having a teammate right there with you, even if they're halfway across the world.
Exactly. But it goes even deeper than just the language skills. There's a natural cultural compatibility, I would say, between the Philippines and Western countries, particularly the U.S.,
Yeah.
due to historical ties.
So it's more than just understanding the words. It's about understanding like the way things work, the nuances.
Right, exactly. Shared work styles, a grasp of subtle cultural nuances. They get Western humor, similar expectations about professional conduct. All of these things contribute to just smoother, more productive collaboration.
That's a big advantage over working with someone from a vastly different culture.
Okay, so they're great communicators, culturally aligned. But what about the actual work they do? What are Filipino VAs known for?
Well, what's fascinating here is the sheer range of tasks that Filipino VAs can handle. They're incredibly flexible and versatile. So basic admin tasks, check. Complex digital marketing campaigns, they got you covered. Need someone to manage your calendar book, travel, and then switch gears to create engaging social media content. There's a Filipino VA for
Wait,
that.
hold on. Managing social media and booking flights. I need to know more. What kind of specialized skills should we be on the lookout for?
It's really impressive. Many Filipino VAs are proficient in tools like Canva for graphic design, Hootsuite for social media management, WordPress for website development, even things like bookkeeping software or CRM platforms. And they're quick learners, so if they don't already have a skill you need, they're often very eager to develop it. I'm getting the sense that hiring a Filipino VA is like having a whole team of experts rolled into one.
Yeah.
What about that whole time zone thing? Is that as big of a benefit as people say it is?
Absolutely. The Philippines is roughly 12 hours ahead of U.S. Eastern Time, so this means that you can literally hand off tasks at the end of your workday and wake up to completed projects.
It's like having a secret weapon for productivity.
Exactly. That kind of turnaround time can really boost your efficiency and give you a real competitive edge.
Okay, last but definitely not least, what about the work ethic we hear so much about? Is it really as impressive as people say?
One thing that really stands out about Filipino VAs is their dedication to exceeding expectations. They really take pride in their work and are genuinely committed to delivering just high quality results. You can count on them to meet deadlines and go the extra mile.
It sounds like they truly value the partnerships that they build with clients. That's a game changer.
Absolutely. It's a combination of, strong work ethic, cultural values that emphasize respect and loyalty, and a genuine desire to help clients succeed.
So much to consider. Now that we've explored all these amazing advantages, what would you say are some key takeaways for someone thinking about hiring a Filipino VA?
I think the biggest thing is to remember that while Filipino VAs offer a very cost-effective solution, it's crucial to prioritize fair compensation. Not only is it the ethical thing to do, but it also ensures that you attract and retain top talent, which leads to better results for everyone involved.
Food for thought. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then!